Hey, good morning. Don Kabbes here with our final day of our 2019 crop assessment tour, our 10th anniversary tour here. I'm in the heart of Lambton County in Brigden with Dustin Pearson. Dustin is the crop sales specialist here out of Brigden. Dustin, how does the overall crop look here in South Lambton County?
Crop looks good. Corn, we're still in the blister stage. Some are going to dent. Beans are a challenge. Lots of foliage, lots of pods. Whether those pods fill out or not, that'll be the question.
What are we seeing in terms of pod counts? How are we seeing pretty good counts, or where are we at with soybeans?
Most fields are pretty good counts. You do see a few fields that got planted in the later stages in this heavy clay. They're a little lower, but overall, I'm happy with what I'm seeing.
What about unseeded acreage in this area? We've had a challenging spring here on the heavier soils. How much unseeded acreage would you say is in this part of the county?
We're somewhere in about the 1,000 to 2,000 acres range. A lot of the wet stuff that didn't get planted this year, guys are planning on putting into wheat.
Okay, interesting. And the disease pressure on corn or soybeans, for that matter, what are you seeing in terms of that?
Right now, we're not seeing a whole lot of disease pressure. The odd field where we see a bit of western bean cutworm, but other than that, there's not a whole lot out there.
Did growers in this area do much on fungicide with corn and soybeans, or what was the activity this year on those kind of products?
We had a few guys do some fungicide on corn, beans this year. We had a few guys that did it as well. A lot of guys were just not wanting to go that way. Being a late planting season, they chose not to go to the fungicides.
We're seeing lots of manganese deficiency show up here on the heavy soils. How does it look today?
Today we're still seeing it, and you do notice those fields that had that issue, they're really struggling, but too little too late almost.
Right, because some of that we're seeing that the beans almost look like they're maturing, but it is manganese deficiency.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Thanks, Dustin. We'll have our results at the Canada's Outdoor Farm Show next week. We will also have Jeff Sherman there from Midco Commodities. So stop around the FS booth. We will have your own individual results, plus we'll have the county and the Ontario results there as well. So feel free to drop around and meet with us at the Outdoor Farm Show. Once again, I'd like to thank Bear Crop Science for their support in this, and DeKalb, who've been with us on this tour from day one, and without their support this wouldn't happen. So thanks to all of our sponsors, and thanks to you, our customers, for letting us wander around in your corn and soybean fields and try and assess what that yields like. And thank you, and we will see you next week.